Now, let us move on to our next topic, which is to maintain civility. What is civility? The word civility derives from the Latin word for citizen. It goes beyond more than just manners and politeness. Some people believe that civility encompasses such significant concepts such as friendship, generosity, responsibility, morality, and justice. These things are the fundamental glue that binds our society together. According to Aristotle, civility is an aspect of friendship which he understood to mean a shared sense of goodness. Advantage friendship is a blend of self interest and possible some altruism, and it is the foundation of polite conversation and civil interaction. Character friendship can be completely compassionate through this. Now let us dig deeper to our topic. We have three types of civility. First is the cyber incivility, second, passive incivility, and third is the active incivility. Cyber incivility is the act of acting disrespectful and carelessly in a professional establishment. Cyber incivility can be portrayed through the sending of cruel emails, ignoring inquiries through email, or putting a supervisor down via email. Among other behavior, these scenarios are frequently observed on social media platforms, but especially on emails. And second is passive incivility. Passive incivility uses non real time communication instead of employing real life communication. This type of incivility also tends not to reply to messages or emails, showing silent treatment to his or her colleagues. For instance, not looking at emails at all, neglecting requests, leaving messages unread, and addressing email in the digital aspect but not answering the question. This lack of attention and kindness in email correspondence is known as passive email incivility. Third is active incivility. Moreover, active incivility is the most detrimental compared to the other two. This incivility involves blunt lack of respect. Active email rudeness include things like throwing insulting remarks throughout the message, yelling at the receiver using all caps, spamming messages, and engaging in cruel or sarcastic remarks in between paragraphs. This pertains to communication patterns in email exchanges that indicate the sender has treated the recipient poorly. Ways to maintain civility in an email. First, keep the word you out of your vocabulary because it can be seen as an aggressive tone. Including the word you to emails might seem that you are shouting or yelling, so be assured that you speak formally and appropriately. Second, the email content should be factual. Make sure that your messages is fact-based. Third is that be courteous and respectful at all times. Use proper regards, especially when you are addressing someone higher than your position. Fourth is refrain from clear all caps and too many exclamation points, as they come out as an uncivil form. Lastly is that keep in mind that emails leave a permanent record even after they are deleted, so be mindful. In all times, be careful of what you are doing and what you intend to say. Always remember to be aware and be sensible. And now let us talk about the three ways to address uncivil emails. First is reinterpretation, relaxation, and lastly is diffuse. Reinterpretation. This involves to adjusting your initial perceptions by making more objective, more fact-based, and less personal judgments and evaluations. Reinterpretation allows you to see things in a wider perspective. It gives you time and space to understand things thoroughly and carefully. There are some times that we tend to think harshly, especially when we are exhausted. But let us allow ourselves to rethink these decisions and just take a few moments to think about it. And next is relaxation. It involves releasing and overcoming anger and frustration so that you can make a more rational and less emotional response. Acting harshly and based solely on your emotion at the moment might result in a worst case scenarios you wouldn't want to happen. Thus, relaxation will be of help as it involves freeing your tension and giving yourself to think and breathe. So yes, let's take a moment to breathe when we are at the moment that we are exhausted. Lastly, is diffuse. To diffuse the situation when you receive an uncivil email and focus on task-related facts and issues in your reply. You don't have to entertain things that are not work-related. Simply go back to your agreed terms and objectives.